Hey guys, my name is Kern and I post homerecordingweekly.com. I'm going to show you today why Gator racks and cases are superior. Stay tuned to the end of this video. If you make music in any kind of way, I got something for you, a little free gift. You can have it. It'll be at the end of the video. What we have here is a 6-space rack. That's what this is too. This is the competition. This one over here is my new Gator rack. I got this because I had to. Believe it or not, they're both 6-space racks. Let me say, if you've been making music of any kind for a little while, then you've probably got some of these rack units. Probably sitting on a desk, on your guitar amp, something like that. And after a while, they stack up, and you're always kind of worried you're going to knock them over. So what do? You go out and you buy your first rack. Depending on what you do with music is the kind of rack you get. I record people on location. Even though it's on a small scale, I do sound. And I need a rack that I can take with me. And I have a back injury, so I don't want to carry my gear. And I don't recommend anyone carry their gear. So let me start off by saying both of these are sold to be the same thing. They both have retractable handles that come out, go in. They both have nice hard rubber wheels with nice bearings in them. And for that factor, they're both relatively equal. The competition's rack is a little bit bigger, and yet it doesn't hold 6 units. That's what blew my mind. It could be me. I tried sticking them in different places. I couldn't get these 6 devices to fit in this rack, even though it's a 6-space rack. That was the major reason I got the Gator, and they fit right in. You would think they'd fit over here, but they didn't. I'm not going to hate on this rack because of that. I've got other reasons to hate on it. Now, the Gator has metal rails in it, as the competition does, and these holes in these rails are threaded, which means I can take these bolts and put them right in there. This rack has holes in the metal rails as well, but they're not threaded. You have to use these little clips that have nuts in them, built in. Back in the day when I was playing guitar in a band, that was fine. There was nothing wrong with that. Today, they make them so cheap and so thin, you get one use out of them. When you go to move your stuff, you got to buy new clips. I just got 12 of these. You have to buy them from the manufacturer. I paid $20 for these, and I waited well over a week to get them. I had to carry my stuff to the show, not in the rack that I bought. So it was kind of a bummer, and I said there's got to be a better way, and there is, the Gator way. That's not where the bad things end with this rack, however. I want to show you something else. The rear of the rack is where you spend a fair amount of time. I'm not a fan of this breakaway panel. This has the exact same front and rear. It's the whole front comes off, the whole rear comes off. It's kind of hard to get in here and patch cables and plug wires and troubleshoot whatever it is you need to do for the show because it's a smaller hole. Another reason I don't like this kind of rack, this Gator has metal rails in the front for mounting your gear and metal rails in the back. Now before you say, why would I want rails in the back? A lot of people like to put their exhaust fans or cooling fans. They like to mount, you can get strip lighting, surge protection, all kinds of different things in the rear. Maybe your laptop tray wants to go in the back. This, you can't put anything in there, it's just a big hole. Kind of a bummer. So, for all those reasons, I sought out to get rid of this, and I needed to put 6 units in this rack. I needed it to have wheels, and I wanted the option. I wanted an easier way to route my stuff and to hook things up when I got there. And I am so happy with this Gator. The Gator, they make them in different sizes. This is the 6U. It holds 6 rack units, and I love it. I love Gator cases to begin with. I should have bought this first, and that's why Gator racks and Gator cases are superior. It's a well-made product. I haven't found any dislikes about it. It's, you know, this is a little bit of an investment here, and you need to keep your stuff safe. As promised, I asked you guys to stick around for a free gift. Right now, if you go over to Home Recording Weekly, I give away an ebook. Inside that ebook are the plans, the instructions, and links to the materials that I use to make all of the acoustic room treatment you see here. I have bass traps in the corners. I have absorption panels up here on the walls. The ebook explains why it is that we need bass traps and absorption panels and different things. Probably what's wrong in the spaces that you're making music in, how to fix it. And then, like I said, the plans. You can make your own very cheap and easy. I think I paid about $100 for all of the treatment in here. There's links to the products that you will need, the materials to make this. I even have, although they're sort of rough, I even have cutout plans for the fabric. So that's homerecordingweekly.com. The name of the ebook is Acoustic Treatment Made Easy. It's yours for free, just for being so cool. Thanks for your time. And I hope when it comes time to put your rack mountable gear in a case, you just take a minute and think about it. I've gone through a few different kinds of racks to get to this point, and I'm ashamed that I buy and then I sell for half the price and I upgrade. I then sell that for half the price I paid and I buy another one. It's gotten me to this point where finally I'm happy, and I should have bought the Gator rolling rack to begin with. But you know, that's why I made this video, to save you guys some frustration. Thanks a lot.